Ah, the squad. Ah, the squad. They're five. They're young. They're women of color. And they're radical leftists in Congress known for their controversial views on abortion, police, crime, taxes, unionizing, the border, and so many other things that have gone astray in America over the last year and a half. The squad consists of the Fab Five leftists in Congress. Let's do a little how it started, how it's going, shall we? With some of these folks. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who represents Brooklyn, is the most well-known with a Twitter following of over 12 million. The vocal leader of the group, she burst onto the scene, a former bartender with damn good dance skills, became a popular first-term congresswoman. Here's how it started, and here's how it's going. Well, it looks like the fame and notoriety is getting, that's how she started. Look at those dance moves on the roof. It's getting to AOC. She used to be cool, fun, quirky. Now a little comedy is rattling her cage. Literally, here's how it's going now. Listen.
Look at that booty on AOC. That's my favorite big booty Latina.
Why don't you do a little selfie?
I love it. My favorite AOC. Nice to meet you, AOC. Look how sexy she looks in that dress.
Sure, granted, he probably took it too far, but Alex Stein is a comedian after all, and surely Joe Biden has said and done things worse, and no one is calling for his comedy show to be pulled. AOC can dish it out, but can't take it. In baseball, we used to call that rabbit ears. When we would trash talk a pitcher from the dugout and he'd be thrown off his game, couldn't find the plate, you always knew when you got inside his head, and boy, does AOC have rabbit ears lately. Well, now on to squad member Rashida Tlaib. How it started, you ask? Well, who can forget the very night Rashida Tlaib won her first election in 2018 in the midterms of Trump's presidency. We were shocked hearing these vulgarities on what should have been a celebratory evening. She just became a U.S. Congresswoman. So how did Rashida Tlaib show the respect and honor of the moment?
And I said, baby, they don't, because we're going to go in there, we're going to impeach them all.
We're going to impeach the mother effer. She said that. So that's how it started. So how's it going now? This just in from the Washington Examiner, two men who held key positions at nonprofit groups that were found liable in a Hamas terror financing scheme helped organize campaign fundraising events for Representative Rashida Tlaib. In 2018, the men who organized events that were paid for by Tlaib's campaign were associated with a network of nonprofit groups that were found liable by a federal jury in 2004 for financing the terrorist slaying of an American teenager, David Bolling, at a bus stop in the West Bank in 1996. Wow, what a stand-up gal, Rashida Tlaib. Let me guess, by pointing this out, I'll be labeled as Islamophobic, even though your campaign, Rashida, hired terrorists to help you raise money for your election to U.S. Congress. Wow. Blood money, terror money. And the people of Michigan must be so proud to have you and Hamas as their representatives. On to the next squadster, how it started, how it's going. Ilhan Omar, she has her own problems now, but it started out so well when Ilhan, a native Somalian, was elected in Minnesota and was a very popular young lady in a defund the police moment. And boy, did she ever embrace that idea of defunding the popo. She even went scorched earth and demanded Minneapolis not just defund the police, but dismantle it completely.
I will never stop saying, not only do we need to disinvest in police, but we need to completely dismantle the Minneapolis Police Department.
Got it. Well, that didn't turn out so well. The Minnesota twin, so to speak, who may have married her twin brother to assist him in getting U.S. citizenship, may or may not have, who knows, but who very likely paid her lover boyfriend donor hundreds of thousands of campaign dollars on the side while she was allegedly sleeping with him. Well, perhaps Ilhan Omar wanted to dismantle the popo before the popo found out all this dirt on the dirty Somalian representative. Too harsh? I invite those who think that was too harsh, I invite you to read the long and growing list of accusations of criminal activity levied against Miss Omar, which she's being tagged with. By the way, wait for it, the popo, and you tell me if the dirty is too harsh for Miss Omar. Anyway, her very strong Somalian constituents apparently agree with me. Here's how it's going now. Listen to this Minneapolis concert the other day with a stadium filled with mostly Somalis react to the showing up of Ms. Omar.
Wow.
And now this just in, the Honorable Ilhan Omar has just been arrested at the Supreme Court. Details to follow. Can't make this stuff up, folks. The timing. And Cori Bush. Oh, Cori Bush. How it started, you ask?
So if I end up spending $200,000, if I spend 10 more dollars on it, you know what? I get to be here to do the work. So suck it up, and defunding the police has to happen.
Okay, defund the police. Gotcha. Missouri, St. Louis, destructive cops. And so, yeah, okay, defund the police as in all police? Our police? How about your police, Cori? Soon after Ms. Bush demanded we lose our police protection, it was discovered that Cori Bush wasn't such a hater of police after all, or protection. Cori Bush actually likes to have the security of an armed good guy with a gun nearby. Here's how she cop-splained the fact that she was exposed to have spent $70,000 of campaign funds on her own good guys with guns while demanding we the people give up ours.
So suck it up, and defunding the police has to happen.
Oh, got it. Defund our, not yours. Well, we see how that turned out, because now we know Cori Bush spent a whole heck of a lot more of her donors' money on security than that. Looky right here. Miss Bush spent $400,000 on private security, and that's how it's going for Cori Bush right now. Folks, these people are despicable hypocrites who don't care about you or me or their constituents. These selfish so-called politicians only care about their own well-being, their own bank accounts, their own safety, their own security. As for you and me, the people, they're supposed to represent, we're on our own. Now you can say with me, we must protect the Second Amendment with all our being, now and forever.